Hello, Mr. Jefferson.
Yeah,
What's up, man?
it's okay. It's okay considering things, because we got another zombie year here, another zombie year. But well, we are working another stuff around blues promotion, like the magazine, and we keep on working on on spreading the mission, like I told to your friend Berlech, like that, Well, I want to talk with you. You tell me something about your career, your experience on the blues, what you're doing now, whatever you want to tell us about it. Let's begin maybe with the beginnings. So, you was born in Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
1955, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh,
1955.
okay. Will you tell me something about your beginnings in music? Maybe about gospel music at church and about the blues, your experience about it.
I started in church. And then, as a matter of fact, I used to play drums and guitar in church.
Uh-huh.
And then after church, I kind of got rebellious, and when I played in the band too in school, played clarinet in the band.
Uh-huh.
And then after a while, I still play clarinet. I kept my clarinet all my life, but my uncle taught me how to play harmonica.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just kind of caught on after that.
Mm-hmm.
And, I moved to the notorious Fifth Ward, and Fourth Ward and Fifth Ward in Houston. And then I started getting in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
But let me tell you something. Every time I got in trouble, and every time I went to prison, I had a harmonica.
Oh, yeah.
I'm serious. They always let me have a harmonica.
Uh-huh.
And I always played in the band in prison.
Mm-hmm.
And so, it actually helped me get better because the acoustics in there help you. And you don't get that kind of sound on stage always, but when you get a technician that know how to do it, it really helps the harmonica player.
Uh-huh.
But I did that. Now I live in Austin. I remarried and all that, and retired from the city. And now I just play. I play, and like now I'm on vacation. At first I've ever had because I've been raising kids, so I couldn't afford to do nothing. And now I got a little time. I ain't got no money, but I still got a little time.
Uh-huh.
So I try to make that work for me, man.
Yep.
I came here and met Terry Owens here. And I met him, and he the one I first made a record on Catfish and Call, same thing that did Gringos, that record label, Catfish and Call, or something like that. And I got a chance to meet Cliff D'Antone and all these other people, around Austin. And what was ironic was everybody would tell me, man, I ain't seen you in a long time. And I have a photographic memory for faces. So I had never met these people, but they think they knew me. To me, that was like telling me I'm where I'm supposed to be. So that's like I never left Austin. When I got out the joint, I never left Austin. I bought home here and stayed right in Austin. Because that's what was working for me. So then I met Eddie, and I still play with Eddie. I have my own band, but I play with Eddie too. But we do pretty good, with just our little gigs. Pandemic knocked us out the box, but for the most part, between my gigs and Eddie's gigs, I make enough to survive with my retirement.
So you're not working outside music now. You retired.
Right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm retired from the city.
All the time. Okay. Maybe it's the right time to play the blues and it's like that. It's the right time, no? When you retired. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
When what?
Then, just before I left Austin, it was Saturday. I went and did a thing for this lady. I was in this movie called Trash Dance.
Ah, yeah. No, not yet.
A movie called Trash.
It's a documentary, no? So a documentary about people who working. Mm-hmm.
Yes, and I was in that. So just before I left, they did the 12th anniversary showing in Austin. So I stayed one extra day in Austin before I left for my vacation, and did a presentation for them. So that's one of my big things, to get into something. And so that's the first documentary I was ever involved in.
What year did you?
I was in the first one.
What did?
With Terry Owens.
What year did you came to Austin? What year, more or less?
95.
95.
Right around 95.
So before Berlech come there, no? Berlech comes in the 20 now in the 21st century. Berlech comes to Austin after you, no?
Yeah.
You were there before.
No, I wasn't in Austin before.
Before, yeah.
No, I was. I just got sent here when I was in trouble. They sent me here. So that's why I came to Austin.
So
Austin was working for me. I just stayed.
Do you think it's a better city, not just for the play music, just for living Austin than Houston? For your experience?
Yeah.
It's better,
I
no?
think it's a better. Yeah, it's better. And there is a big blues following in Houston, but it's so much other stuff. People don't do that.
Yeah.
And what I find is the college, wherever there's a college at, they have a bigger appreciation because they get to travel, they get to see what's trending, they get to find out that blues is something, that everything stands on blues back. Everything from hip hop to everything. And I even got a chance to hang out with Peter Bay, the director.
Peter Mays. Yeah.
Peter Bay.
Yeah. Guitar player.
Yeah.
Some other blues musician did you met in Houston? Did you ever met Lightning Hawkins or some like him?
No, I didn't ever meet Lightning, but I played in the Navasota Blues Festival with Frank Robinson. Now Frank.
Yeah.
When you meet these old bluesmen, they tell you everything. Frank Robinson was Lightning Hop in Memphis.
Yes.
And I had to take him home because Terry Owens didn't have the money to pay him right then when he finished recording. But he wasn't going to leave. He an old bluesman. He wasn't going to leave till he got his money. But when he finally got his money, Terry had to go to the hospital, so I had to drive him home. And I got such a good history lesson, man. He was talking about Uncle Lightning made that song about Aunt Katie, and he called his Aunt Katie May. When he wrote that song, Katie May.
Yeah, I know it.
She walked like she got all wells in her backyard.
Yeah, I got
telling me about how all that stuff come about.
Actually, I got almost every record that Lightning recorded. almost every record he recorded.
I started playing.
Yes.
You know what I started playing first?
Yeah.
They used to let me sit in at the club and play. They did a blues set just for me. Just let me sit in and play a blues set. And I always would play Mr. Charlie.
Oh, Mr. Charlie, I love that song. I heard it playing. There are some contemporary bluesmen right now who's playing that song too, like Ray Reid from Fort Worth, and Little Willie. Yeah, and Little Willie Farmer in Mississippi play that song too. So some ones are still playing Lightning Hawkins songs right now.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's way different. It's maybe my favorite bluesman, my favorite musician ever is Lightning Hawkins. No, only because his guitar playing or his beautiful singing and like that, the feeling, because he improvised, mostly at his early recordings, he not just playing songs like everyone, but improvise about whatever he's on his mind at that moment, No many blues musicians doing like that, no? What do you think about it?
That's what I try to do. If you ever hear my song, I got a song, Eddie got it on the CD, it's called Hey Warden.
Yeah, I got it. Is what that. Yes, I love it. I love it.
Influence. You hear that lightning influence?
Yes,
Then
yes.
you let a poor man come back home.
Actually, I met you from that song. You know, I met you from that song because Berlech brought me the CD, and then Eddie brought me another copy, and I heard a song, and I think to myself, wow, who's this man who's playing Lightning Hawking style right now? So it's beautiful. Yes, you should record a whole album with that style. You know.
I'm
Yes.
working on, as soon as I get back, right now, I'm writing lyrics.
Oh yeah.
And getting ready to do my book. I got a book of poetry. And because I want to do all of them, if I could, because I have so many songs. So what I'm doing now is taking them off of that old cornbread paper that's all faded and brown, and I'm putting it on the computer and I'm putting it into a book.
Oh yes, yes.
And so I'm going to have a book ready, and then when I get back, with all the poetry that I wrote in prison, I have a guy that's going to help me arrange it. And then we're going to go to the studio and start, we're going to start putting it together. So I'm looking at 3-6 months, we ought to have some
Okay.
stuff together. About 3 months from the end of the week. About 3 months from the end of the week, we should have some stuff that we can at least throw out there and let people take a look at,
That's great. That's great.
So that's what I'm working on. I'm working on a book, writing, actually 2 books. The book of poetry and the book of my, autobiography, what it was like, and maybe some kid can look at that and say, hey, I don't want to go that route. This guy said that doesn't work. Now, it didn't work for my son, but it might work for somebody else,
Oh, yeah.
Your own kids always think you don't know what you're talking about. But other people's kids listen at that, and they'd be very grateful to hear a story of somebody that had some home
Yes, yes, it's important, yes.
I told Scott Bach. I was telling Scott Bach. Scott Bach asked me, he said, you know Scott, right?
Yes. I met him in Austin 2 years ago. He's a nice guy, yeah. He write for our magazine too, by the way, yes, Scott. So I think it's important. It's real important. You told your own story because mostly your blues audience, blues public, mostly white, but whatever. We like to listen to guitars or harmonica. I think the most important thing on the blues is the history, the story. The stories the singer are singing is the most important thing, and always also I little miss some new stories, new original composition, not just the same old tired version. Yeah, great song, but all the same all the way. I miss some more original stuff. I think it's important to record like that. What do you think about it?
Man, I agree with you 100% because right now I'm just putting there's so much going on in my life right now, but I'm laid back. I'm not pressured to do anything. So that's why when I said I'm coming to my vacation, I'm gonna start putting this stuff together, cataloging it, so that it's all right there, And then when I get back to Austin, I'm gonna go and get with this guy that I know that plays in my band, and we're gonna start arranging it. So I got some good stuff. And the story is important. That's why I'm writing the book.
Yeah.
Because the story is important. Nobody knows Gary Clark's story, but I do. Because I played with Gary a long time ago when he was a younger kid. And I also used to work on campus as security. And Gary used to come on campus and try to sneak in parties. But I would let him in because I knew what kind of person he was. He laid back. He was a blues man when he was a teenager. He was laid back. So, I mean, I got to meet all these old guys. Randy Gadabine. Didn't do too much talking with Jimmy because he doesn't talk too much.
Yeah.
He doesn't talk to outsiders too much. But I had a good rapport with Anton.
Yeah.
With Anton.
Yeah, I know.
And let me tell y'all a little story right quick. I was at a memorial for Terry. Well, they had it at this other place, but they filmed a movie at Anton's, but they didn't do the memorial at Anton's. And so Clifford came to the memorial and he said, man, why didn't they have this in my place? And I was like, I don't know. So I finally got him off by himself, and I say, Cliff, let me ask you something. I say, when I was locked up, I met a guy who said he knew you. And he said, when you get to Austin, just tell Clifford that you know Michael Harris, and he'll look out for you. And I told him, he said, Michael Harris? He said, white boy likes to rob banks? I said, yeah. He said, real hip, don't know whether he's black or white? I said, that's him. He said, yeah, man, he's cool. He said, we did so much shit together, you wouldn't believe. And then he said, yeah, man, if he vouches for you, I vouch for you. And from then on, I was cool. But then shortly after that, he passed. So I was thinking, oh, man, my shot at Antone's is out of there. But I met another guy from the country named Humphrey, C.R. Humphrey. He took me to Antone's. And then from then on, we just kind of like blew up, you know? From, you know, as far as getting into any venue we want to get into. So, you know, I still got a few venues I want to play. I want to play that festival in Austin, the big stage. I want to do that. And, I mean, I got some goals, and that's what I'm shooting for, man, you know?
You got,
I want to carry the message, man.
right now, from some years on, you got in Austin another guy who's doing some work like Clifford, you know, it's Eddie Stout, no? He's working for the Real Blues from the festival, which is Dial Tone Records company and like that. I met him in Madrid, and he told me about you. Yeah, he told me, did you ever hear Orange Jefferson? No, I know. And he said, you soul, because he's doing the traditional stuff, harp player, you know. So I contact Berlek too. I book Berlek twice to play in Spain, you know, so I meet, we are friends, and he told me about you too. And he told me, you soul with Orange. So, you know, you can count on me to promote your books and your records through the magazine and on the internet, because even if the magazine is for Spanish language people on paper, you know, we do promotion every day on Facebook, on Instagram, and whatever, and on the net about the blues in English too, for even people in Japan on French or whatever, they can know.
Sweden, another big one. I did an interview for Sweden. And guess what the magazine is in Sweden? The name of the magazine in Sweden is Jefferson.
Jefferson, yes, I know. It's for Blind Lemon. You know? Yes.
Ain't that weird?
Yes.
Now, guess what? The name of my band is BLYND, Blind Orange, and the CNI band.
Blind Orange. It's okay. You not relate, maybe you not relate to the Jefferson family because they were from Wortham or Dallas or like that. But it's curious. It's a funny thing.
My people were from Beat-Eyes.
You sold. Maybe you even try some Blind Lemon Jefferson songs to play or to record, because it's curious. Nobody play his song right now. You know, one kind favor I ask for you. You keep my brain clean. So like that, you know. Frank
did that.
Yes, Frank did do that. Yes, that's right. That's right. Correct. Not many traditional bluesmen right now. You know, I met Ray Reid in Austin. He's from Worth, and he also play Lightning Hawkins style. He play Mr. Charlie and other songs, you know, but no many. So the youngers listen to the real stuff, you know, like some people are doing even in St. Louis, like Marquise Knox is young, is 24, 25, or John Tavius Willis in Georgia, you know. There's some Afro-Americans, young bluesmen, who's listening to the classic stuff, you know. It's not all stuff, it's classic, you know. It's when everything, you can find everything to learn to play then maybe any kind of music, or stick to the blues that I would like, you know. That's the thing. So thank you very much, Orange. I would like you gave me better on the message your address, postal address, to send you the magazine. I will send you right now the Berlek number. It's Berlek on the cover with a long interview with him, and then I'm gonna send you the number we are doing now, because it's a Texas special with 20 lyrics from Lightning Hawkins transcript, So it's interesting. You take a look, and then we publish your interview in the next one, maybe in September. So you tell me about your books or about your projects, and we wanna do promotion. Like we doing with Barlech and anyone. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, appreciate it, Jake.
We talk on the message. Please don't forget, give me your address, and also if you can send me some picture of you. Nowadays picture, because I got them some. But when you were young, some old picture if you want. You please, will you tell me some at my email? I'm gonna write it on the message, my email, so you can send in any stuff. Is welcome, real welcome here for the magazine and for the promotion. Well, thank you very much, and we keep in touch.
All right,
Thank you. Bye.